May the peace of the Lord be with you all. Today's Gospel Reflection, August 2, 2025 Saturday. The Lord said to Moses on Mount Sinai, 7 weeks of years shall you count 7 times 7 years, so that the 7 cycles amount to 49 years. Then, on the 10th day of the 7th month, let the trumpet resound. On this, the Day of Atonement, the trumpet blast shall re-echo throughout your land. This 50th year you shall make sacred, by proclaiming liberty in the land for all its inhabitants. It shall be a jubilee for you, when every one of you shall return to his own property, every one to his own family estate. In this 50th year, your year of jubilee, you shall not sow, nor shall you reap the aftergrowth, or pick the grapes from the untrimmed vines. Since this is the jubilee, which shall be sacred for you, you may not eat of its produce, except as taken directly from the field. In this year of jubilee, then, every one of you shall return to his own property. Therefore, when you sell any land to your neighbor, or buy any from him, do not deal unfairly, on the basis of the number of years since the last jubilee. Shall you purchase the land from your neighbor? And so also, on the basis of the number of years for crops, shall he sell it to you. When the years are many, the price shall be so much the more. When the years are few, the price shall be so much the less. For it is really the number of crops that he sells you. Do not deal unfairly, then, but stand in fear of your God. I, the Lord, am your God. Responsorial Psalm. O God, let all the nations praise you. May God have pity on us and bless us. May he let his face shine upon us. So may your way be known upon earth. Among all nations, your salvation. O God, let all the nations praise you. May the nations be glad and exult, because you rule the peoples in equity. The nations on the earth you guide. O God, let all the nations praise you. The earth has yielded its fruits. God, our God, has blessed us. May God bless us, and may all the ends of the earth fear him. O God, let all the nations praise you. The Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Herod the Tetrarch heard of the reputation of Jesus, and said to his servants, This man is John the Baptist. He has been raised from the dead. That is why mighty powers are at work in him. Now Herod had arrested John, bound him, and put him in prison, on account of Herodias, the wife of his brother Philip. For John had said to him, It is not lawful for you to have her. Although he wanted to kill him, he feared the people, for they regarded him as a prophet. But at a birthday celebration for Herod, the daughter of Herodias performed a dance before the guests, and delighted Herod so much, that he swore to give her whatever she might ask for. Prompted by her mother, she said, Give me here on a platter the head of John the Baptist. The king was distressed, but because of his oaths and the guests who were present, he ordered that it be given, and he had John beheaded in the prison. His head was brought in on a platter and given to the girl, who took it to her mother. His disciples came and took away the corpse, and buried him, and they went and told Jesus. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflection. This Gospel passage tells the tragic account of John the Baptist's death. Though the story is about a beheading, the deeper tragedy lies in how human weaknesses, when left unchecked, can lead to irreversible choices. The actions of Herod, Herodias, and her daughter are a mirror that reflects common human struggles: fear of opinion, desire for revenge, and the danger of being easily manipulated. Herod was a ruler with power, yet he was weak where it mattered most, his convictions. He knew John the Baptist was righteous and even liked to listen to him. But when John rebuked him for marrying Herodias, his brother's wife, Herod could not bear the truth. Still, he feared the people who revered John and was afraid to act against him. Ironically, when the moment came, it was also out of fear, this time of losing face before his guests, that he ordered John's execution. Herod teaches us that fear of people can lead to moral compromise. He had power but no peace. He had authority but no integrity. If we live to impress others rather than live by the truth, we may one day find ourselves trapped in a promise we regret, unable to turn back because pride stands in the way. The approval of others is fleeting, but the consequences of our decisions can last a lifetime. On the other hand, there is Herodias, who carried resentment toward John the Baptist. Rather than reflecting on the truth he spoke, she chose to be offended and plotted his death. Her unforgiveness turned into hatred, and that hatred led her to manipulate even her own daughter to satisfy her vengeance. Herodias represents the kind of person who would rather silence the truth than be changed by it. Her story warns us how dangerous bitterness can become when we refuse to let go. Holding on to offense can consume our thoughts and poison our hearts. It can make us do things we once thought we were incapable of. Unforgiveness not only hurts the one who is hated, it destroys the one who harbors it. Had Herodias chosen humility over hostility, history might have told a different story. Now, let us look at the daughter of Herodias. Though unnamed, she plays a critical role in the story. She danced and pleased Herod so much that he offered her anything she desired. Not knowing what to ask, she turned to her mother and thus became a pawn in a plot she may not have fully understood. Her tragic involvement reminds us that even the innocent can be used for evil when they lack discernment. This daughter teaches us the importance of knowing right from wrong even at a young age. We cannot afford to follow every instruction blindly, especially when those we look up to may lead us astray. Peer pressure and family expectations can be powerful, but they should never outweigh what is true and right. Wisdom is not about age, it's about the courage to ask, is this what God wants? Herod, Herodias, and her daughter each made choices that led to one of the saddest moments in the Gospels, the death of a righteous man. But from their mistakes, we can draw timeless lessons. 1. Don't let public opinion become your compass. Live by the truth, even when it's unpopular. 2. Don't let resentment rot your soul. Forgiveness is freedom, bitterness is bondage. 3. Don't let others think for you. Learn to seek what is right, not just what is expected. This story may have ended with death, but it can inspire us to choose life, the kind of life that stands for truth, walks in grace, and seeks God's will above all. In a world filled with noise, may we learn to listen not to pride or pressure, but to the quiet voice of conscience shaped by truth.